In your 40s or 50s, something subtle begins to change. You may feel more alert, more mentally active at night, more reactive to stress, not dramatic anxiety, just heightened awareness. If this feels familiar, it's not random. There are measurable biological changes happening inside the brain and nervous system. And once you understand them, they make sense. The brain's alert system. The brain has a built-in alert center called the amygdala. Its role is to detect potential threats and activate the body's stress response. In midlife, research shows this system can become slightly more sensitive to stimulation. At the same time, the prefrontal cortex, which helps regulate emotional responses, can become less efficient under prolonged stress. This creates a subtle shift. The alert signal activates more easily, and the calming signal takes slightly longer to engage. This doesn't mean something is wrong. It means the balance has changed. Hormonal influence on the brain hormones don't just affect the body. They directly influence brain chemistry. In midlife, estrogen and progesterone fluctuate in women. Testosterone gradually declines in men. These hormones interact with neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, which support emotional stability. When hormone levels shift, the brain's calming chemistry can fluctuate too. This can increase sensitivity to stress, especially during periods of change. It's a neurochemical adjustment, not a character flaw. The stress response loop, the body's stress system, is controlled by a network called the HPA axis. This system regulates cortisol, the primary stress hormone. In earlier adulthood, cortisol follows a stable rhythm. In midlife, that rhythm can become slightly irregular. Cortisol may rise more quickly, stay elevated longer, or fluctuate unpredictably. When this happens, the body remains in a mild alert state more often, not panic, just heightened readiness. Over time, this can feel like increased anxiety. The sleep connection. Sleep plays a critical role in emotional regulation. When sleep becomes lighter in midlife, the brain's emotional centers become more reactive. Studies show that reduced deep sleep increases activity in the amygdala, which means the same stressor feels more intense after poor sleep. This creates a cycle. Lighter sleep gives increased stress sensitivity, gives harder sleep. Understanding this cycle is key to breaking it. By midlife, your nervous system has decades of experience responding to stress. Over time, the system becomes highly efficient at detecting potential challenges. That efficiency can translate into heightened alertness, not panic, not dysfunction, just faster activation. As responsibilities increase in midlife, cognitive demand increases too. The brain allocates more energy to planning, evaluating, and anticipating. That sustained processing can maintain a slightly elevated state of readiness, which feels like anxiety. The body's stress response is designed for short bursts. Activation, resolution, recovery. In midlife, recovery may take slightly longer. If recovery shortens, activation becomes more noticeable. When activation lasts longer than recovery, the baseline state shifts upward, not into crisis, just into mild alertness. Over time, that persistent alertness is experienced as anxiety. Sleep is one of the brain's primary recovery tools. When sleep becomes lighter in midlife, emotional reactivity increases. The brain's alert center responds more quickly after reduced deep sleep. Reduced recovery plus heightened activation equals increased stress sensitivity. This is a functional adjustment, not a flaw. The nervous system recalibrates through consistent safety signals. It responds to rhythm, predictability, and recovery. Stabilize daily rhythm. Consistent sleep timing and morning light exposure anchor the stress system. Strengthen recovery response. Slow breathing with longer exhales activates the calming branch of the nervous system. Constant stimulation keeps the alert system engaged. Intentional quiet time allows baseline activation to lower gradually. The system is not malfunctioning. It is adapting, and adaptation can be guided. With consistent regulation, stability returns. Midlife is recalibration, not decline. If this helped you understand what's happening inside your brain, subscribe to Silent Health Diary for more science-based insights on midlife health. Next, we'll explore brain fog and how to restore mental clarity naturally.